What's up, my friends? Jason Cardamone here. Day 3 of the 90-day case study of DS Domination Genesis. I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can today. Today's June 4th, 2014. Yesterday was just crazy, and I almost shot a video late yesterday to kind of summarize everything, and I forgot what it was so crazy, I actually forgot what happened, what made me not shoot the video last night. I do know I had a team webinar that I do every Tuesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, every Tuesday I do a team webinar. I do a lot of team webinars. I was then also interviewed on a phone call for an hour. So those are 2 hours like gone right there, like late yesterday, late like dinner time or so. What else happened yesterday? Some awesome things, and you guys saw me that I got to work on the van title. So that's something I'm gonna try to get my wife to help me with. It's actually all in her name. It's a crazy long story. That's why it's registered in Texas as well, even though she hasn't lived there for 10 years and we just bought it like 4, 5, 6 years ago. 2, 3, 4, I don't know. No, it's been paid off 2 years, so I don't know when we bought it, but 4, 5, 6 years ago, and super long story, but the point is, I'm basically gonna try to delegate as much of this as possible to my wife. Some of that myself or even my mom, like as far as getting these overnight things set up again. I already did this once, so this will be a piece of cake to fill out this paperwork and do this again a second time. So that's gonna be easy. The, let's see, money situation. So the bank is still super low. I do have deposits on the way right now that they were actually a few days late. That's just how things go. They were, I did stuff on time on my end. They were sent to me a few days late here. And so those will be hitting the bank accounts like probably tomorrow or Friday. So day 4 or 5. So I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next, 24 to 48 hours. We might have some $35 charges in there. I actually haven't even looked today. I don't care because I don't have time to focus on that junk. Last time I checked, yesterday afternoon somewhere, and I don't think there were charges beyond that. Yesterday afternoon somewhere, everything was going to be fine. Nothing was going to bounce. So anyway, just a random update there. We got there. So hold on. This is going to free up a bunch of cash. As far as incoming, so we're talking about money, let's finish that discussion. As far as incoming money, have a lot of money on the way, and this first part, 1,500 plus commissions, that's probably going to be like $2,000 to $4,000 that we're going to get paid here end of June, early July. Those are commissions from selling some of the affiliate products inside of DS Domination. And so that's on top of, those are above and beyond commissions. So you guys know I was talking about the income and expenses and looking at what normally comes in. This is way above and beyond that. This is a lot of like one-time payments for products that sold, like Genesis that sold recently. That's what it is, this first one. The second one was a commission from a former company I was in, and unfortunately that company is in trouble, and so they did a big discount on their products, like big discount, like stuff I've paid way over $5,000 for. They're giving, actually at this point that stuff is all, what is it, $6,500, $7,500 or something for all the products. Cause yeah, I paid $5,000 before that one, like another $300, another $1,000. So something like $6,500 to $7,500 worth of products. They're doing this like big sale around it you can get all the stuff for $3,000. And at first, I thought about that, a couple things. First, I was frustrated because I paid so much and now they're just giving that stuff away. Second, I was saddened because I still like a lot of things about that company, but I realized they're in big trouble. That's why they have to do a sale like that. And then thirdly, this was kind of in retrospect, these are all these thoughts I had within like a 10-second span. thirdly, I was like, hey, maybe it's an opportunity for people that are over there to like grab some stuff that, you know, maybe instead of costing them $3,500 for a given product, maybe they can get that product now for like $1,000 or $2,000 or whatever. I don't know how the discounts are working. I just know you can get all the products now for like less than $3,000 if you had none of them. If you have some of them, you get some kind of pro rating. I have no idea. I don't care how it's working. I will say it benefited me because somebody that's still plugged in over there, and that I had a team at this other company. I plugged them into a system that would really support them in an amazing way. And I'm always here to coach all my members as well. I always leave that door open. I always make that very clear to them. But with all that said, one person purchased some stuff, and I would have normally got like $3,000 in commission, but they had already owned some stuff. So I'm gonna guess they owned about 1/3 of the stuff. So I got about 2/3 of a $3,000 commission. So that was totally unexpected. And in fact, yesterday morning, I was talking with my mom about this and saying, you know, around what's happening in the company, I'm like, man, it's so sad what's happening over there, and they've, you know, had to put their products on sale to try to make some quick money. And and we were like, wouldn't that be a great blessing if, you know, you made a $3,000 commission or something? Well, it's still a huge blessing. Didn't quite make $3,000, but it was $1,800, and we were like totally joking, like didn't even think that would even possibly happen. And so that's just really cool. You know, it's one, I did a Facebook post within the last 24 hours and just said, you know, God and the universe is conspiring to help me make this goal, this mission. So if you look at all this, this is more than $3,000 extra that's going to arrive here late in June, early in July. And so that, as I'm looking at our cash flow, I know there's basically more than $3,000 on its way here in the next 3 to 4 weeks. That now I can account for things like, you know, whatever our cash flow ends up being, which I still have to do. Do cash flow. I'll just call it cash flow. I really have to do the income and expenses. And that can mean something different than cash flow. I'll just use that word for now because it's faster to write one word. So do the cash flow. Here, and I'm gonna cross these out as I'm talking about it. So basically, when I do the cash flow, I will know there's an extra $3,000 coming in the end of the month, early July, that we didn't have for, you know, really at all for the last, well, especially the last 4 or 5 months. I'll show you guys what's actually happened. I haven't looked at our exact numbers, but I have a really good feel for this because I've been watching income from different things. So last year made the most money ever. So this would be like last year. Last year's way up here. So last year income's up here, and then the later part of the year, the income started coming down, really because it was all focused on that company that now has their products on sale that's struggling. And I knew the company was struggling because my team was struggling, the whole company and everybody I talked to, everybody's struggling. So what's happening? It's not just me, not just my team, not just this other team, it's like every team. So my income is coming down, so is my team's income. And then in January, late January this year, when I made a decision to take focus off of that other company and put it here in DS Domination, it was a huge risk and really a leap of faith, but I also knew what I was hoping was if I just took care of the team and put them first, I was hoping the income would actually catch up and, you know, get back to this and beyond one day. That was my hope and my dream around it, my intention. The whole thing was based around my team's income was nobody was making money in this other company. I wanted to help them make money. And I've done whole videos on this. I'm not going to go into that in detail right now, but it was a decision made putting my team before my income. And I knew I was basically trading 100% commissions in this other company for DSD commissions, which are 50% and below, and they're way lower. DSD, you can't buy $6,000 or $7,000 worth of products. In fact, if you buy every single thing DS Domination even offers, it's like $2,000. And the way they've structured it, you don't have to buy everything to take full advantage. Like the whole drop shipping side is around 1,000 worth of products. The whole FBA, fulfillment by Amazon side, Genesis side I'm doing right now, that's $1,000. So you can like choose either path. It's basically a $1,000 decision to get if you're gonna like master and get everything you need. So with all that said, and you're getting paid a lower percentage on a lower amount of stuff to sell. And so what happens is that there's just not as much income that can be made as quickly. But what will also happen is that over time, because these products in DS Domination are so much better at help, I mean, my entire team, I just told somebody that was asking me questions, basically anybody on my team who's actually been following the steps and didn't give up after like a day or a week, they are all in profit, all of them that didn't quit. And that's never happened ever, ever, ever. Like that other team, the 100% thing, I had like a personal team of over 100. That was my personals. Below the team, we probably had a team of several hundred, and nobody was even breaking even. Like there was a couple breaking even with extraordinary gifts and skill sets, but that was it, breaking even. Nobody was profiting except for me. And that really bugged me when I really stepped back and looked at everything happening. I thought I had team members on the team profiting. The reality was they were just using that money to buy their products or to go to events and things, and nobody was making profits. So I thought I just saw a commission come in. I wanted to update you guys. It was something else. So my income came down, and then in January when I made the decision I just talked to you guys about, our income basically went really down real fast. Like right in February, boom, this is like February. Then in March it slowed down a little, April, May, and here we're in June, and it's somewhere, are we near, we're probably, actually it's probably higher, May, June's probably up here. But this was the whole goal. The idea was that because as the team has more success, they'll stay around, they'll keep paying stuff forever because they're having success. And they'll actually start telling people at some point. And so it'll be leveraged income on the affiliate side of DS Domination. And that's totally happening now. There's people talking to their friends and family. I'm talking to my friends and family, neighbors, people I actually care about, because this thing actually works so well. You can actually share it with people you care about. It's just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's my dream to always have a vehicle people. It's what I thought way back in the day when 5 get 5 get 5, but we're not making money getting people. We're making money drop shipping products and fulfilling products on Amazon. And so I personally am making some money around getting people, introducing people to the business, but nobody on my team, almost nobody is making their money. When I'm telling you about my team's success, they're using Amazon and eBay, not network marketing affiliate compensation models. So anyway, income's coming up, and basically what's gonna happen is that it's gonna be at way higher levels we've ever talked about. That's just on the affiliate side. That's not even including the drop shipping income and everything else, which is like basically gonna shoot straight up like that and go way above this stuff. It's like going through the ceiling with what I'm doing here. So that's why my focus is on this whole Genesis thing. So anyway, that's some of that stuff, cash flow coming up, stuff like that. Yesterday, I got almost no additional training videos done. It basically turned out to be this catch-up day where I ended up doing a bunch of videos, getting them on the blog, sending email. I sent out like 4, 5, 6, 7 broadcasts to different lists yesterday, getting teams organized, stuff like that. And I didn't plan the day like that at all. I did realize I was a little inefficient doing blog posts and stuff like that. And like even, I showed you guys my plan the first day in my journal, walking through copy and paste from your blog post into the email. I forgot to do that yesterday. So I retyped the email from scratch, and that took another like 15, 20 minutes, whatever. And so there are some things I did inefficiently yesterday. There's also some things I did like laying some foundation and groundwork so that I can continue. I can right now copy and paste today's stuff. It'll be way faster to do that stuff. Phone calls, there were several phone calls yesterday, catching up, aligning people, making sure my team is served in the best way, making sure they're getting connected with the people they need to, stuff like that. Oh, so part of all those emails and communications yesterday was because I found out, this was later in the day, I found out Genesis is actually going to close once it's sold just 1,000 copies, which it's going to happen fast. There's already 600 sold as of yesterday. And that includes all the ones sold at the event, which I'm guessing was around 300 to 500 at the event. So I'm realizing I have people on my team that want Genesis, but once they get to 1,000, they're going to close it because they're going to be doing all these things internally, help the people that are doing fulfillment by Amazon. They're going to be helping them sell products and guaranteeing sales and stuff like this. So they can't do that if there's too many more than 1,000 until we ramp things further. And so they're going to close it as 1,000, get all this stuff going and evaluate everything. Then they'll open it as they're able to. I don't know when that could be. It could be a few weeks. It could be 6 or 12 months. I have no idea. So because of that, and I know there's some people that want to get Genesis, I am gonna really focus on helping my team understand what this thing is and helping them realize, guys, after the 1,000, I don't know what's gonna happen, so if you want it, you better get it right now. So that's important to me to help my team. And it's not just my team, it's people way outside my team. So you guys don't think I'm just trying to make all this money from when I say my team, I sometimes also mean this white band. MMOW, which is Make Money Online with Us. That's my bigger Facebook group. So Team Inspire is my personal team. MMOWU is the bigger team that I am a sub team. And it's an amazing, it's the most amazing community I've ever been a part of. It's what I always was dreaming to create with Team Inspire, except it was usually just me and 1 or 2 other people trying to do this together. Well, now I have a group of like 10 leaders that are at my caliber, and together it is the most, it's part of our team's success in Team Inspire and in the other team, because we're all working together at this amazing group. And there's so much social proof, so many people having success, so much help inside the group. It's awesome. So anyway, I'm even helping people in that bigger group. And that bigger group is like more than 10 times larger than Team Inspire, than my personal team. And so when I say I'm helping out other people, I'm not just trying to sell Genesis to just my team. I'm helping anybody who it's going to serve, all the people at the event last week and stuff like that. I'm really helping them to understand what they have in their hands here. Because why? Because I'm not in this to make a bunch of money myself. I am in this to serve my mission statement. The purpose of my life is to love, to enjoy the journey, and to inspire, teach, and serve others. So do you see anything in there that says I'm in this to make $1 billion just from taking money from people? No, I'm here to love people, to inspire, teach, and serve them. And part of me serving them is helping them to understand what the deal is with Genesis and everything. So, that part. And so I wanted to do this video right now real quickly. It is 9:50, it's almost 10 a.m. I was supposed to get my workout in at 8 or 9. I actually decided to postpone that probably for another like hour or so. I'm about to dive into some training right now. Go time, baby, because so I've been going through some training. So by the way, I've been up since 3:30 getting things all set, organized, all this stuff. And I went through all of the Amazon accounts set up. So I've been doing some training, going through some things. And I hate the one-off setup stuff. I actually didn't hate it today. I just blew right through it, and it took some time where you're connecting bank accounts and credit cards, and there's a certain business I own that I don't use the credit card or the bank account like more than like once or twice a month. So I don't have it all memorized, so I had to dig it all out of files and go figure out, make sure it's the right one, enter it all into my brand new and shiny Amazon FBA Fulfillment by Amazon Sellers account. So everything's all lined up, ready to go. And once I was all done, you go through this whole tax thing, what kind of corporation you have, LLC, S Corp, C Corp, all that crazy stuff. That I went through all that, and at the very end, it finally, you get through all this rigmarole and you get to this screen, and it was just this simple screen. It just says, I don't remember, I posted it to the Facebook group just to say, I am unbelievably excited over something seemingly so small, and I did a screenshot, and it basically just says, it's inside your Amazon seller account. It says, seller registered or verified or something. But the thing I got really excited about is the next line down was fulfillment by Amazon, FBA account, eligible or set up or go time, whatever it is. I just saw that and I'm like, dude, I have chills, guys, right now. It's stupid. It's 3 little letters. FBA eligible. FBA is 3 letters. Status approved, whatever it says next to it. All of this emotion, which is really what makes things happen. 80% of all you do is psychology, your emotions, things like that. 20% is mechanics, or less. A lot of people say 95% is psychology, 5% is the mechanics. And so it's obviously the vast majority of everything is just psychology. So why would I get so pumped up about a little, oh, I can sell on FBA now. My account's all set up. Because I know, even though fulfillment by Amazon, and Amazon has never sent me a payment into that business account ever, it's never sent me a single penny, I know I'm gonna make more money from that in the next 6 months than I've made from anything in a 6-month period in my lifetime. I know that. And so you're seeing this whole process of thoughts or things. You're seeing me create reality. It's not there yet. You can go look in that bank account. I could show you the screens and you will never see a deposit that comes in from, I don't know what it comes in from, Amazon deposit. I've seen a few screenshots, I completely forgot what it says, but every Friday Amazon processes a direct deposit and it's gonna go through, and I don't know if that means it hits my bank on Friday. They probably trigger it then, so it's gonna come in early the following week. And I know that within like a month from now, every week from this point for the foreseeable years to come, every week around Monday, Tuesday, whatever, there's going to be a direct deposit going into that business account, and it's going to be significant income. It's going to start out at 3 and 4 figures. It's quickly going to get to 5 figures. And if I have anything to do with it, it's going to build into a 6-figure weekly deposit and beyond. I may go so crazy as to do a 7-figure weekly deposit. That'd be pretty cool when I'm making $4 million a month. Take that times a year, that's 44 million a year. It's pretty awesome. Actually, it's 48. I really do have a degree in mathematics and I can't even do basic math. It's 48 million per year, about 50, a cool 50 million. That all starts from this little stuff I just went through. So guys, that's gonna be the video for today because I am diving in, after I finish marking myself up with this marker here, I'm diving in to the training. Right now I'm about to find my first, I'm gonna start doing research on the first items I'm gonna be listing. Totally pumped up for that. It's like, oh God, I am, here comes the chills again. Like seriously, it's so exciting. And guys, I'm partially sharing that with you. Like I'm about to cry. I'm so emotionally charged right now. I'm sharing this with you because you have to realize when you have this much emotionally involved and you know you're gonna do it and you're driving, and I've been building these goals and doing these videos for you guys and everything is happening and God and the universe is conspiring to help me make this happen, giving me money out of nowhere and all this stuff. Guys, this is already reality. Today is June 4th. It's already reality that by July 4th, I already have income coming in from this. I already know all this stuff's happening. And within like the next 90 days, crazy money starts coming in. And it's not why I'm so charged up. I'm so charged up because I'm living that life in 90 days or what is today, 87 or whatever days from now, I'm already being in that life. I'm already living it right now. I already have the deposits of tens of thousands coming in from Amazon. It's already happening, guys. It's not physically in that bank account. If you were to go look right now, it's happening right now in my heart, in my mind, in my emotions, in my nervous systems, in my reality. It's already happened. That's why that's a big part of stepping in and making it happen, guys. So that's why I'm sharing some of these emotions with you, and I want you to realize you need to get pumped up about your future. You don't have to be all bouncy like I've been lately being called the Energizer Bunny or whatever. You don't have to be that crazy about it. You don't have to start crying or even get chills about it. It'll help if you get chills, but you don't have to be that emotionally charged. You need to be more emotionally charged than you are about your job or your average everyday life. You need to be a level above that. And better, 5 or 10 levels above, you're going to manifest it and bring it into reality that much faster in the step-by-step system that Genesis teaches. So anyway, guys, that's it for today. We will see you tomorrow or in a few days or tonight or whenever. But until next time, to your ultimate success, God bless, guys.